like sweep of the team this year?
Nice. You know, I mentioned at the end of the game that if you don't give up any goals, you got a pretty good chance to do well in most games. And you know, we've had a little bit of a hard time defending and keeping people off the scoreboard. And today it was a combination of all the skaters. You know, I think playing well, defending hard, and Victoria made some real nice saves. As the game went on, I think controlled the puck a little bit more than maybe last night or the early part of the game, and you know, that all snowballed in the right direction. And it's something that has to become, you know, a little more of our makeup, because we're going to be able to score goals. And while we only got 2 tonight, I think we had 40 shots and close to 70 attempted going into the third period. So I've got to figure we were up near 90 attempted, 85 to 90, and part of that was Merrimack had a really good third period, did a great job, and you know, we were maybe just playing a little bit more cautious, because that's sometimes what you want to do to finish a game.
Yeah, yesterday was a high-scoring game. Today, very much not a high-scoring game. What was the biggest difference?
Sometimes it's puck luck, you know, that, and/or a great shot. I think in the first period, maybe even through 2. We seem to want every puck to be scraping it in the top corner. Last night, Rebecca Leslie and Victoria Bach did just that. Tonight, Mary Parker, you know, scraped one under the crossbar on her goal. But their goalie was real calm, real sound. I don't think we gave them the free looks at the crease. You know, they knocked one puck in off the crease on the back door yesterday, and then they got one in off of our defenseman's hand that had a little bit of luck there. But today, you didn't quite have that puck luck for either team as far as offense goes. Both teams were defending hard, and both goalies played well. And you know, again, that's the ebb and flow of this game sometimes.
Has Hanson rested the starting job? She definitely got a lot more work in this one.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we're looking for somebody to take the job, and maybe for the moment she might have rested the job. But again, each day is another audition, and I'm not saying that from a pressure standpoint or you've got to go out and have shutouts, but you know, I'm not sure that she was totally happy with last night's performance. We all like her to get a win. She liked to get a win, but we didn't want to give up 3. You know, we wanted to keep it lower than that, and so you put all that into the blender when you're making the decision, and make it accordingly. But you know, today was a good statement, and now we're going to continue to try to build on it. That she's feeling good about herself, that she's controlling pucks a little bit more, that she's remaining big and confident in there. And you know, some of that comes with playing time, a little bit of consistency in her role, and we did that for a little while with Aaron. We've done it with both goalies over the past few years, but we still have kind of circled back to the same situation, and somebody's got to break out of that mold. And you know, I've talked at the beginning of the year about that 91.5, 92.5 save percentage, because I think that's a much more realistic number around college hockey, is the 92 versus the 90. And I think our team's a fair team to play for. You know, we're solid enough defensively, not perfect. We score some goals, but everybody's got to do their job.